So what is up guys, Killerkev here, and today back with a brand new episode of 5 new console mods to hit the Bethesda.net website this week. This is going to be episode 147 within my series, but without further ado guys, let's just jump straight into the video. For our first spot in this video is going to be a little mod called the Lakeview Manor Mage. This is only going to be 97.2 kilobytes of a download, and this is for all platforms. A small magical touch for Lakeview Manor, inspired by the Magical College of Winterhold and the Winterhold Resort. The mod author wanted to add a touch more of magic feel to the particular game, and has always played a mage character, and the Lakeview Manor has been one of the favourite housing locations within the game. Their particular mage, home and away from Winterhold, is a nice new resort to go to and a nice new added feature for this particular mod. The main purpose of this mod was to allow to add to the mage who sold all the unenchanted staffs and hearthstones required to use the staff enchanter. The mage and this area will be available as soon as possible as an installment of the Hellfire DLC style crafting required. The feature of this one is a mage merchant who sells spells, unenchanted staffs, hearthstones, soul gems and other items you would not expect or purchase from a different merchant too. There's also a training dummy up there to cast some of your favourite spells to try out to see which one is your personal preference. A nice new addition to add to the Lakeview Manor if again that is going to be your favourite particular housing location within Skyrim. For the second spot in this video is going to be Silver Dagger of Valor. This one is coming in at 4.7 megabytes of a download, and what this mod does is it adds a beautiful 1K textured dagger into the game, which is available for you and your followers for absolutely nothing. That is right, it is going to be a free weapon added into the game, and it is incredibly easy to find. This dagger is impossible to forge or improve on the grindstone. The dagger can be found at the Skyforge in Whiterun. Very easy to grab is the barrel of the right of the anvil after installing, and again for a low download size of 4.7 megabytes of a download, I feel like this dagger is beautiful and essential for any assassin class within Skyrim. For the third spot in this video is going to be a simple mod called Mines. This is going to be 55.7 megabytes of a download, and for this one it is a 2K mine textures such as the rock, the ground, the wood and the doors. This is going to be a beautiful port from the nexusmods.com. Absolutely insane little mod to improve the mines within the game. Definitely worth everyone grabbing and at least trying out. Does change an awful lot of textures within there. It might not sound a lot, the rock, the ground, the floors, the doors, the textures and all the other different things like that, but again it does have a dramatic improvement and as overhaul and for the models and textures within the game too. Again, for such a small download size of only 55.7 megabytes of a download, it is definitely worth grabbing and trying out to add to that immersive feel to your gameplay within Skyrim. For the penultimate spot in this video is going to be GokuPagnon V1. This is going to be 2 megabytes of a download and obviously will require you having the Apache Skyhair Skyrim Special Edition main mod. I'll link that one down within the description if you want to grab that too. It's going to be quite pricey for that one. In conjunction with this one, you're looking just over, if not close to 400 megabytes of a download. But what you get is pretty astonishing. But this one in particular adds 3 unique weapons into the game, some Ashmen and Horodmen into the game. You can craft the Battle Axe and the War Axe Ashmen to smithing. Also adds 8 new followers, so unlock the Breeze Home and get them in there. Be careful, some of these followers are going to be incredibly overpowered. Not too bad of a mod, very interesting, but for the download size of everything compiled together, it's not bad at all. If you break down each and individual follower of 50 megabytes, it's still definitely worth it, as altogether it is close to 400 megabytes. But for 8 new followers, go and grab them and try it out. Not too sure if they're located all within the Breeze home, and I'm not too sure where they're located just because of that. I found a few, but if you're looking to compile them all and to stuff them all in together, then you are going to need a big player home, and it is recommended, as I said in the description of this particular mod, as you get the Breeze home. Not too bad. Followers and extra weapons for the download size of that, I say, is definitely going to be worth it. And for the last spot in this video is going to be Rustic Floors 2K Port Green. This is obviously going to be a port from the nexusmods.com, and what I can gather from this one is it does change a lot of the paths / roads within Skyrim. Obviously in this video I am displaying the Whiterun paths and alternative routes to do with the city. As you can tell, it does look very nice and very slick and smooth. Again, do be careful where you put this in your load order. There is no description of that one for this in the mods page itself. They might clash with other different mods that you are running with overhauls, but if you do have a fresh game, you will not need to worry about this at all. This is only going to be 3.7 megabytes of a download. So guys, that's it for this episode. Hopefully you've enjoyed this episode of 147. If you did, I'd appreciate a like on the video. And as always guys, let me know down in the comment section below if you'll be grabbing any of these particular mods. Guys, if you haven't already, make sure to click that subscribe button. Also click that little bell to get a notification for every single time I upload a video to the channel. But until the next one guys, Killerkev here, and Killerkev out.